Jai Sri Ram friends, welcome to Bharat Marg and welcome Vinay Ji, welcome Priti Ji for joining us again. Appreciate it highly and welcome Swagatam to all the viewers. And आज का हमारा subject है. Today's subject is India-Canada relationships ruined. Okay, winners and losers. इसमें जीता कौन, हारा कौन. इसके बारे में बातचीत होगा. Okay, and who are all the contenders for it? If you have any opinion, do comment and let us know. And here you go. There are a couple of people who are going to benefit or lose. Who are the losers? Who are the winners? Let's discuss about it. And before going further, friends, please make sure to like the video, comment on the video, share the video as much as you can, and give your opinion. Ask any questions you have so that we can respond to it. Okay. And on top of it, friends, you can also subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell to stay connected with us so that you as we go live. And also, friends, please make sure to subscribe our one dharmic message every day. It comes in multiple languages. Now you can get it by sending a WhatsApp to +1 6479 644790 and stay connected with Sanatan Dharma. Okay. Anyway, welcome Priti Ji, welcome Vinay Ji again. And पूरा सर्वनाश हुआ, मतलब भारत और कनाडा का रिश्ता. प्रीति जी, इसपे विनर्स कौन है, लूजर्स कौन है, आपका राय क्या है इसमें?
जी नमस्कार. सबसे पहले तो ये बात पक्की है कि इंडिया और जैसे भारत और कनाडा के रिलेशनशिप खराब हो चुकी है ऑलरेडी. और द ओनली कंसर्न फॉर मी इज कि ये अब बहुत ज्यादा इसमें न जाए. ये जस्टिन ट्रूडो को जो भी करेक्शन करने हैं वो अपनी तरह से करें और इंडिया भी अपना पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू मतलब अभी होल्ड ऑन पे रहे, देखें कि आगे वो क्या करता है. राइट. सो जितना कर लिया है दोनों कंट्री ने, वो एक्चुअली पॉलिटिकल रिलेशनशिप तो 100% खराब हुई है क्योंकि जस्टिन ट्रूडो ने वो कर दिया जो कि एक आम इंटेलिजेंट पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का लीडर या किसी देश का प्राइम मिनिस्टर कभी भी नहीं कर सकता. It's a blunder, historic mistake that Mr. Trudeau has done. ये चीजें जो भी थी वो एक्चुअली डिप्लोमेट्स के बीच होनी चाहिए थी, गवर्नमेंट के बीच होनी चाहिए थी, इंटरनली होनी चाहिए थी, इंटेलेक्चुअल डिपार्टमेंट्स के बीच होनी चाहिए थी. वो उसने सेनेट में जाके पब्लिकली कर दी. दैट वाज अ ब्लंडर मिस्टेक. आज तक आप दुनिया के इतिहास में आज तक किसी भी गवर्नमेंट के किसी भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने या प्रेसिडेंट ने इस तरह का किसी भी ठोस सबूत के बिना आरोप कभी नहीं लगाया. बात बिल्कुल
बिल्कुल प्रीति जी, now there are few votes for grab, okay, in Canada. Okay, let's first talk about Canada. These are all the top 3 leaders here, okay, who are ranking 1, 2 and 3. Okay. And you have Mr. Jagmeet Singh, who is Khalistani terrorist leader from Canada, leading the NDP party. And you have Mr. Justin Trudeau, sitting Prime Minister of Canada, and he is a Nakli Khalistani terrorist leader, Asli and Nakli. And now then you have Mr. Perry Poliver, right, the opposition leader from Conservative Party at this time. Who will benefit? Now see here, I want to show you here. Okay, let me make it full screen for the viewers to see it easily. And see here, while small portion of Canada population who reported to be Muslim, Hindu or Sikh has more than doubled in 20 years. From 2001 to 2021, the shares rose from 2.2% to 4.9% in Muslims and 1% to 2.3% for Hindus, and from 0.9% to 2.1% for Sikhs. So everyone has almost more than doubled. Okay, every one of this population. Okay, so that's what it is. Every one of them pretty much equally doubled. Okay, and most of the, in Indians case, most of them came as high-tech and skilled laborers and employees and asylum seekers and other people came in that route mostly. Okay,
Yes.
but now having said that, who will benefit from this proposition? Who will get these votes?
100% it is going to be Pierre Poilievre. ओके, कंजर्वेटिव पार्टी के जो कैंडिडेट है वही बेनिफिट करेंगे, क्योंकि ये जिस तरह से किया है, जो लिबरल पार्टी के लोग हैं ना, वो भी आज की डेट में जस्टिन ट्रूडो ने जो एलिगेशन ब्लेम गेम शुरू किया है इंडिया के साथ, उससे उनसे नाराज हो गए। जो बहुत सारे ऐसे लोगों को हम जानते हैं जो शायद पहले, क्योंकि हम इंटरनेट वगैरह पे आप देखिए बहुत सारी चीजें अवेलेबल है, आपको पता चलेगा कि बहुत सारे लिबरल पार्टी के लोग भी जस्टिन ट्रूडो के खिलाफ ओपिनियंस दे रहे हैं और बहुत सारे आम जनता भी जस्टिन ट्रूडो।
let's go to the chase of it. Okay, let me go to Vinay ji, okay, for a quick minute. Vinay ji, आप ये बताइए, okay, now Justin Trudeau's calculation is because he is a martyr right now, okay, who bite the bullet for the Khalistani terrorists, right? He protected them, he saved them, he put his neck on the line for them. तो इनका calculation ये है कि अभी जो हमने देखे थे, we saw that there is like 2.1% of Sikh, their votes will come to him. And also many of the Muslims are Khalistani supporters, and he is standing against India, so that may attract and Modi regime. And will that get Muslims vote also, and where the Hindus vote will go? Okay, that's a question. If you can answer in a minute.
Yeah. So Justin Trudeau's calculation, I think, is completely botched up. Okay. He claims that he has intelligence reports to blame India for the killing of Niger. But if he does some simple calculations, like I'm a layman, okay, I can do the math myself and I don't even have to do a lot of research, but a little bit of research. And if you look at the calculations right there, 2.
And of course, one second, Vinay ji, of course, we are giving this data from Statistics Canada website, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, if you look at the calculations, right, 2.3% of the population of Canada comprises of Hindus. Okay, so that's a huge population. But you got to keep in mind that the Hindus are not always united. They are divided on many fronts. I mean, it's either political, caste-wise, or region-wise. Okay, I'm from Gujarat, I'm from Karnataka, I'm from Punjab, I'm from this, and I'm from Guyana. There are Hindus who are from Guyana, who are from many other places, right? So that's how there's division there. And there are other, language and blah, 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 all that. So Hindus are not exactly, united. So he takes that advantage. So some people may vote for him, some people may not. Now let's talk about the 2.1% that is Sikh population. The Sikh population doesn't mean that all of them are pro-Khalistanis. You got to keep that in mind. Only about 20% of that 2.1% population is pro-Khalistani. Okay, which is it comes to about 700,000 approximately. Okay, of the population of Sikhs in Canada. Out of the 700,000, if you take 20%, it's only about 140,000 overall in Canada that actually supports the Khalistani cause. Okay, the remaining people are all law-abiding, just people who just want to live their life, and they've all come here for a better life or whatever it is. So that's the thing, right? 80% of that population.
But Vinay ji, let's face it. His calculation, okay? Let us assume he is wrong, okay? But still give the benefit of doubt. My question is very simple. Okay, let us assume not 20%. Let us keep it 50+%. 50%.
It's impossible, but yeah, sure. Okay,
just for a sake of it. Okay, let us assume, because see, when the terrorism happens, there are few things. There is outer rings that happens. One is the soft pedaling of terrorism. One is the intellectual cover giving terrorism, and another is financing the terror terrorism. So many things are there. So as per his calculation, let us assume 50% or more. Let us assume 50%. So even in that case, will that not, now you have one Asli Khalistani and one Nakli Khalistani. Will that split between both? Okay. Yeah, that's my
Very
question.
good question, actually. Excellent question. So now we are talking 350,000 of the 700,000 population, correct? So you said 50%. Now 350,000 voters are now divided. Should I vote for Jagmeet Singh, who is actually a Khalistani leader, or should I vote for Justin Trudeau, who is a wannabe Khalistani leader or a peace?
Who stands for Khalistan cause?
Right. Okay. So basically, this is how the divide is going to be. And obviously, they are not going to do any seat sharing or anything like that. So NDP is going to contest against conservatives and liberals. Liberals are going to contest against NDP and conservatives. So likewise, right? So it's like there's no seat sharing formula there. So because Jagmeet Singh eventual, long-term goal is to become the Prime Minister of Canada. Hopefully he doesn't, but I'm just saying that's his long-term goal. So now, taking that into account, there's let's say the vote splits 50-50. Okay. So out of the 350,000, 175 decide to vote for Justin Trudeau and 175 decide to vote for Mr. Jagmeet Singh. All right. Now, the remaining 350, the bigger population, that is definitely going to vote for Pierre Poilievre, the conservatives.
But
then we come to the Hindus.
Okay. 1 second. Let's hold on. I'll go to Priti Ji and come back to, we will split into Hindus, Muslims, and Sikh in this case. Okay. Priti Ji, now, what do you think? Where the Muslim vote will go?
देखो मुस्लिम वोट
because that is a 4.9%, you can see it, that's a 4.9% vote.
ओके मुस्लिम वोट ट्रेडिशनली हमेशा से लिबरल पार्टी को मिले हैं क्यों क्योंकि उन्होंने हमेशा उनका एक अपीजमेंट पॉलिटिक्स किया है यहाँ पे राइट और बहुत सारे
और उन्होंने ही बहुत सारे को लेके आया इधर असाइलम देके
रेफ्यूज दिया है असाइलम दिया है सो नेचुरली वो जो मुस्लिम वोट्स हैं वो तो बिल्कुल जाएंगे लिबरल पार्टी को मैं उसमें तो कोई डाउट की कोई वजह नहीं है 100% वो उनका मेरे ख्याल से 100% उनका वहीं पे जाएगा हो सकता है कि कुछ इंटेलिजेंट मुस्लिम्स हैं जो ये सोच रहे हैं कि इस देश का भविष्य क्या है ऐसे भी होंगे ऐसा नहीं है कि ऐसा सारे ही मुस्लिम ऐसे होंगे जो सिर्फ यही देखते हैं कि मुस्लिमों का क्या हो रहा है बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे भी होंगे जो कनाडा एज ए कंट्री का क्या होगा ये सोचने वाले जो मुस्लिम होंगे वो डेफिनेटली लुकिंग टू द करंट पॉलिटिकल सिनेरियो they will vote for conservative party but I'm sure that number will be very less compared to the number नहीं
Please
अगर 4.9% मुस्लिम पॉपुलेशन जो है कनाडा में उसमें से कम 1% मुस्लिम आई एक्सपेक्ट दैट नंबर टू बी ट्रू कि एटलीस्ट 1% मुस्लिम ऐसा होगा जो कि रैशनल होगा इंटेलिजेंट होगा और आगे की सोचता होगा बाकी लोगों का मैं नहीं कंसीडर करूंगी एक 1% जाएगा कंजर्वेटिव को बाकी तो जाएगा लिबरल्स
let me ask
just 1 minute और हो भी सकता है और another scenario लिबरल को ना देगी वो जगमीत की पार्टी को भी दे क्योंकि ये पाकिस्तान खालिस्तान का जो कनेक्शन है उस हिसाब से ये भी हो सकता है
okay but Vinay ji I want to say you now these three sectors are very consolidated very consolidated okay because of the issue what is happening मैं आपसे ये पूछूंगा कभी भी मुस्लिम खालिस्तानी को वोट नहीं देगा ये मेरा मानना है आप गलत बोल सकते हैं क्योंकि वो खालिस्तानी is a servant of them you have to understand that they get funded they are breeded on their biscuit from Pakistan right do you agree with me on that disagree it's what you say so their vote I agree with Priti ji will large chunk will go only to what you call Trudeau who stood against toe to toe with Modi okay
right.
and he is a white guy ओके एंड जगमीत सिंह इज नॉट. ये इनका पाला हुआ है, ये इनका मन में हो सकता है. आपका क्या राय है?
No, I agree about the Muslim votes. Muslim votes are definitely going to, I don't, I mean, I can give an estimate, maybe about 80-85% of it is going to go to liberals. Okay.
Liberal.
So that is a given. All right. Now let's divide up the statistics even more closely, or rather observe the statistics more closely, right? You got to keep in mind that the Christian population, that's another one, which is the biggest chunk of the.
Let's come there. Give me a minute. We will come there. Okay. Let's Sikh population के बारे में आपका क्या राय है, प्रीति?
So the Sikh population, like I already told you, 350,000 people, which is half the Sikh population, is going to vote for conservatives because they are the
conservative. Come on,
conservatives.
Okay.
Half the Sikh population. Okay, because they are non-Khalistanis. We have already agreed on that. We said that 50% are Khalistanis and 50% are non-Khalistanis, which I don't agree with, because it's actually an 80-20 split. But I'm going with what you're speculating. All right. So 50%, 350,000 will go to conservatives, and the remaining 350,000 will be split between NDP and liberals.
Yeah, so you know why I don't agree with that, Vinayji? I think out of the 50%, another 10% to 15% will go again to liberals because of the welfare schemes. Because of the welfare schemes. ये मेरा देखेंगे. प्रीति जी, आपका क्या राय है?
No, I agree with Vinay ji, and actually I am more on that 50% split thing. I am actually against that. 50% split भी नहीं होगा. जैसे विनय जी कह रहे हैं, it is only 15 to 20. ये बहुत generously मैं नंबर कह रही हूँ. Generous numbers में देखो तब भी वो 15 to 20 है. Actual numbers अगर देखो, it is only 10%. Nothing more than 10%. ओके, आई एम वेरी क्लियर अबाउट दिस. 10% से ज्यादा खालिस्तान को सपोर्ट करने वाला कनाडा में है ही नहीं. सो आउट ऑफ द व्हाटएवर नंबर वी हैव, लाइक 700,000 व्हाट वी सेड, मेरे ख्याल से ओनली 10% जाएगा जो कि लिबरल को नहीं देगा, वो सीधा एनडीपी को देगा.
अच्छा, the reason I don't agree with the 10% number, essentially, इसलिए मैं एग्री नहीं करता हूँ.
मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ये है कि वो 10% सीधा एनडीपी को जाएगा, और बाकी का जो 90% बचा, उसमें से अनदर 10% होगा जो कि ये फ्रीबीज वगैरह की वजह से लिबरल पार्टी को जा सकता है. लेकिन जो बाकी का 80% है, आई एम श्योर इट कुड बी मे बी मोर देन लिटिल बिट 20%, 25% या इवन 30% भी उनको दे दो बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट के हिसाब से, तो 70% of the Sikhs will definitely vote for conservative.
Okay, and let me say you what Ramneet Singh Bittu said. I am going to go back there. इधर का बहुत सारा गुरुद्वारा जो है, majority of them are ruled by these people, Khalistani guys. Okay, and they spread venom against Hindus and Bharat. And many of the people, Sikh people who go to vote, are never they visited India. Okay, they have born and brought up kids here, and they don't know anything about India. They know only from their uncles, aunts, and the Gurudwara. Okay, so I that's why I dispute the number. But anyway, Vinay ji, now let's come to the Hindu vote. Okay, Hindu vote, kya hoga, Vinay ji?
I just want to expand on one fantastic revelation. Okay, I'll give you a fantastic revelation for the viewers and for everybody who is listening in. Okay, Canada has 18 Sikhs in the parliament. All right, as opposed to India, which is a much bigger country that has only 13 Sikhs in Lok Sabha. Number one, out of the 18 MPs in the parliament in Canada, there are how many? 13 of them belong to the Liberal Party, 4 of them are from the Conservative Party, and 1 is from NDP.
That is Jagmeet Singh.
Correct. Okay. So are you with me now? 13, 4, and 1. 13 Liberal Party, 4 from Conservative, 1 from NDP. Now, the reason this is so is because in 2019, Trudeau was extremely popular. Okay. And so even the non-Khalistanis voted for Trudeau because they were not, he was not openly supporting the Khalistanis at the time. Okay. Today, that is going to swing to the conservatives. So that is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Now, talk to me quickly about the Hindu votes.
So the Hindu votes, okay. So Hindus are not as united as the Muslims or the Sikhs or many other religions. Okay, Hindus are divided on many fronts. Like I said, based on caste, based on region, based on language, based on food, based on so many factors, and based on their ideologies. And many Hindus are not even voting. Actually, that's the other problem with them. They don't even make that effort to go and vote for a party, whether it's in India, whether it's in Canada. It's the same thing, and that's the reason why the
And what is the percentage you are looking at for who?
Okay,
But
why
what
are
is the
Hindus
percentage?
divided? All right. Now coming to Hindu votes, 2.3%, right? Out of that, I feel that most of them are conservative supporters. But when in 2019, when liberals were more popular, Hindus voted for the liberals because they gained a lot of they like the whole charisma of Trudeau and everything. There, it was all good. But and they also like the liberal ideology and whatever. But now the damage has been done. Okay, and Hindus are extremely patriotic and extremely, they are very, they fear for themselves, especially after the threat from Pannoon that the Hindus living in Canada have to go back. So, which means that it's an open hate speech and an open threat to the Hindus,
Which the government did nothing about.
and the government has done nothing about it. So they're completely upset. So there's going to be a huge swing towards conservatives.
And also, Priti Ji and Vinay Ji, my thought here, I'll put my thought here, okay, is Justin Trudeau has done one big thing. Okay, you said the Hindus are separated by caste, creed, everything. But you know what? I want to say something. But they are united by one thing, that is Bharat. And
Exactly.
now that attack on Bharat will unite them against and consolidate the votes.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And attack on the temples, attack on Hindu businesses.
So many things have happened to the Hindus. There's open Hindu phobia. There's a Jewish member of parliament in the Canadian Parliament who's actually floating a bill very soon to make Hindu phobia a law, actually. And I believe it's already going around in the social media, and I hope everybody votes for it. And if that is voted, then obviously that's going to be presented in the parliament as a bill. So Hindu phobia is not even a bill here right now. So I mean, like you can have any number of atrocities against Hindus. Nobody cares because you've seen the desecration of so many temples, including the latest one, Swaminarayan Temple. And still
latest now last week is Chantapurnima Mata Mandir, last 10 days back.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Exactly. And these guys are openly writing Khalistan Zindabad, all that kind of
and
stuff.
Other than that, loot also. But anyway, let me go to Priti Ji. Priti Ji, Hindu vote, how it will be? What in your opinion?
See, मेरे ख्याल से हिंदू हो सकते हैं डिवाइडेड अपने अंदर किसी छोटी मोटी चीजों के लिए, लेकिन जब ये दो चीजें आती है कि जब बात भारत की होती है, देखो भारत के बाहर रहने वाले जो हिंदू हैं, जब बात भारत की आती है तो यूनाइटेड होते हैं, अपनी जो इंटरनल डिस्प्यूट्स है उसे छोड़ के वो एक भारत के लिए एकजुट होकर ही वोट करेंगे. I think my voice is echoing. Somebody has the video on or what, I don't know. But so मेरे ख्याल से 100% ये होगा कि वो वोट करेंगे कंजर्वेटिव्स के लिए. और दूसरी बात ये ना भूलें कि हिंदुओं के मोदी जी is one of the very popular leader in India,
especially the NRI community.
Yeah, especially in NRIs. So अगर कोई मोदी को अटैक करता है, मोदी के ऊपर कुछ बोलता है और फिर भारत के ऊपर कुछ बोलता है, तो आई एम श्योर, डैम श्योर कि हिंदूज विल नॉट स्पेयर एनी एलिमेंट लाइक दैट, और हिंदू एकजुट होके कंजर्वेटिव्स को ही वोट देंगे। और आई एम श्योर नेक्स्ट जब ये इलेक्शन होगा, अगर आज की डेट में हो जाए, 100% ट्रूडो हारेगा।
Okay, let me ask you this one point blank question. Out of 2.3%, right? Vinay ji, you can also answer this. Out of 2.3%, do you think at least 0.3 to 0.5%, even if you keep as a crypto Christians, this, that, who are, anti-Hindus inside in the name of Hindu, etc. So are we agreeing like 1.5 to 1.8% of the votes will go to conservative?
Absolutely. I mean, I would believe at least 2% votes will go to conservative.
Okay. Your number
element, whatever we say, like crypto Christians and all that, they are just maybe 0.03% here, but 2% are clean Hindus, so they will definitely vote.
Okay, your number, Vinay ji, quickly.
So we are talking about 800,000 people of Hindus who live in Canada. Okay, 2.3% kind of adds up to about that much, 800,000, give or take. So I would say about 90% of that, which is about 720,000 people, will vote for conservatives. That is if they actually go and vote for conservatives. They actually participate in the elections.
And conservative leader is talking for Hindus, and he should continue talking.
Exactly.
Also, that
he
is
has
also
to continue doing this, because you know what, we need solid conservative.
Because he is not going to get Sikh vote or Muslim vote. That's
No,
for
I'm
sure.
telling you, we need some solid Hindu candidates in the conservative caucus, and I think Pierre Poilievre has to recognize those. And anybody who is a strong Hindu leader, I think, should just put their hat in the ring right now.
Absolutely. Now we have two questions to complete. Okay, so we will let us make it fast. Now the white votes. Let's come to the Christian vote. Okay, Christian vote, white, black, all the things. I'll just give you my philosophy. When Hindus get discriminated, a lot of things comes to memory. उनको याद में आता है जो अफ्रीकन है, उनको याद में आता है कि उनको कैसा डिस्क्रिमिनेट किया गया। फर्स्ट नेशंस को याद में आता है कि उनको बच्चों को ऊपर कितना हमला हुआ। आज जब हमारा बात हो रहा है, ये सब उनको याद में आता है। और जिसके अलावा क्रिश्चियन वोट्स जो हैं, वो किसको जाएगा? क्योंकि जो एनडीपी का कोर वोटर बेस था, व्हाइट वोट बेस, ओके, जो इंडिपेंडेंट वोट बेस था, क्या वो एनडीपी के साथ रहेगा या it will move out because NDP has become more Khalistanized? Quickly, 1 minute, Vinay ji.
Yeah.
Priti ji, you want to, Vinay ji, whatever. Yeah.
Let me start off, and I'll tell you. So the population of Christians in Canada is comprised about 53.3%. Okay, so you got to keep in mind that this is 2021 statistics. All right, in 2011 it used to be 67.3, and in 2001 it used to be 77%. So it is basically the Christian population is dwindling. All right, because the others are taking over, because this is a country of immigrants. So the population of Catholics and Christians is 53.3% today, which is just a little over the half mark, right? So now if you look at the split of voters here, I think based on what is the Liberals' performance, the Liberals' corruption, the Liberals' scandals, the Liberals'
foreign policy.
Foreign policy, the stuff that happened in Ottawa, the Freedom March, the imposition of emergency, the recession, the inflation, the price gouging of by all these big grocery stores, and which Liberal government has done nothing about. I mean, there are so many things that has happened in the last few years, and if I can keep going on and on, I think I'll need about 10 hours to talk about those things. But I mean, because of lack of time, I'm just going to summarize it. So basically, the poor performance of Liberals, as a result of that, the majority of these Christians are going to now turn around and vote for conservatives. All right.
Even the NDP base.
Now I'm going to come to the NDP base. Now the NDP base, you were bang on with regards to the NDP becoming a Khalistani party, because NDP, the caucus members, the strong supporters of NDP have been seeing in the last little while how Jagmeet Singh has kind of turned court. He's a turncoat. He's basically, he's kind of he's forgetting about the Canadian policies. He's forgetting about the stuff that needs to be done for Canada. He's not standing up for anything, like including price gouging, price inflation, emergency, nothing. He's not talked about anything other than just talking about Khalistanis and the freedom of expression and blah 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 and all that stuff. As a result, the majority of these voters, I'm talking about the Christian voters, are now going to switch to a different party, obviously, which is conservatives. So NDP is going to lose humongously, and liberals are going to lose quite a bit, and all these are gains for the conservatives.
Okay, 1 minute, Priti Ji. Please go ahead.
See, I almost agree with what Vinay ji said, right? Like 100% ये होगा कि NDP का जो white core vote है, जो पहले NDP was created a party with different ethics and different strategies, right? And then now somebody has just taken over the party for different. They have like simply, turned the boat to the different side, right? So ये चीजें जो हमें आपको outsiders को दिखती है, वो उनके अंदर के जो कोर मेंबर्स हैं उनको भी दिखती होगी, राइट? और कोर सपोर्टर्स है वो भी देख सकते हैं. और आई एम श्योर कि वो अपना जो एनडीपी की पार्टी के लिए, सी यू हैव टू स्टैंड अप विथ योर कंट्री एंड नॉट द पार्टी, बिकॉज कंट्री इज ऑलवेज बिगर देन द पार्टीज. You cannot support any party for life just because you were a core person who supported that party when it began. No, आपको हमेशा देखना पड़ता है कि आपकी पार्टी सही डायरेक्शन में जा रही है कि नहीं. तो ये सोच के आई एम श्योर कि एनडीपी के कोर वोटर्स भी सोचेंगे एंड दे विल मूव अवे from NDP and vote for conservatives. Same thing goes with the liberals. Okay, liberal party का भी वो जो I think वो जो
so let me ask you, because of the time constraint, let me ask you one quick question. Who is the winner, who is the loser?
Conservatives, clear cut winners, conservatives, because everybody who is not happy with Trudeau will vote for conservatives.
Okay, now one last question. Okay, one last question, just 30 seconds if you can answer. Now let's go to Indian politics. Okay, with this Canada fiasco that happened, who is the winner, who is the loser?
See, honestly बताऊं, ये इंडिया और कनाडा की अगर आप बात करते हो तो किसी को भी विनर कहना या किसी को भी लूजर कहना, that is not going to
मतलब electric, now we are talking about election, right? कांग्रेस के लिए फायदा हुआ या मोदी जी के लिए फायदा हुआ, ये मेरा मतलब.
फायदा तो 100% मोदी जी के लिए, कांग्रेस का तो वैसे भी कुछ नहीं आने वाला है. ये फायदा तो 100% मोदी जी के लिए है, क्योंकि देखो ये जब भी मोदी जी ने स्ट्रांगली रिएक्ट किया है, गलत चीजों को गलत कहा है, तब हमेशा सारी इंडिया की पॉपुलेशन, चाहे वो कोई भी हो, फिर उन्होंने हमेशा मोदी जी को सपोर्ट किया है एंड पीपल हैव अपलोडेड मोदी. So 100% it is a benefit for Modi government only, no one else.
Okay,
last 30 seconds to you, Vinay ji, same question.
No, absolutely. I mean, like, you know what, even Ujjal Dosanjh, who was the premier of British Columbia, he made a statement just yesterday. Okay, he said that there is little trust between India and Canada now, as Ottawa is not explicit in condemning the Sikh extremists, calling for the dismemberment of a friendly country. Okay, and he says that the Canada is supporting these terrorists, and he said that the Khalistan movement is only going to stay in Canada. It's not going to go anywhere else. This is all the worldwide, all the leaders like UK is cutting down on it, Australia is cutting down on it, US is cutting down on it. So eventually it's only going to stay in Canada. So he said that, you know what, rather than doing anything more, because this is going to die down in India. They're not going to let the Modi government, Indian government is not going to
already in action mode.
exactly.
So you think it
they're
will
going to
benefit
swing into action.
Rahul Gandhi or anybody else back in Aam Aadmi Party or Modi?
No, but this is why I'm saying that the Indian population in India is seeing what is going on. See, if you look at people who lived in the 80s and 90s or 70s, right, they saw how the appeasement politics worked. They even, the Bindranwale, one of the major terrorists of Khalistani movement, separatist movement, was actually a product of Congress's appeasement politics. Okay, so they brought him up, but eventually he outgrew them, and he said, you know what, I don't need you guys because I got a lot of supporters, and then they basically killed him or whatever happened. So the Congress has been playing games, but today the government of India under Modi's leadership is a totally different ball game, right?
Absolutely.
They
do you
will
agree
not
with
let
Preeti Ji's? Do you agree with Preeti Ji's stand that
100%. I mean,
here
Modi's
Conservative
popularity
Party is the winner and Modi ji is the winner there in
absolutely.
Bharat?
It's actually going to quadruple his support, and people are going to support him a lot more and see a man in action.
Anyway, thank you very much, friends. Please make sure to comment here and let us know what do you think. Do you agree with Preeti Ji and Vinay Ji? And what is your opinion? Do comment, share, and let us know. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Vinay Ji. Thank you, Preeti Ji. Jai Jai Sri Ram. Jai Jai Sri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.